The College of Engineering and Technology of IUVAT offers bachelor degree program on Bachelor of Science in Electrical and Electronics Engineering. The Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering of IUVAT has well-equipped laboratories to conduct regular research and practice for the students. All the laboratories of Electrical and Electronics Engineering Department are well equipped with modern teaching aids like multimedia projectors with power backup system and brand equipment and instruments from England, Italy, Germany, Japan and Taiwan.
IUVAT Electrical and Electronics Engineering labs are one of the best labs for the electrical and electronics engineering student. Students can conduct their classes, they can conduct their research project and practice within the lab. They can access or use lab from 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. Presently, classes are conducted regularly 18 different engineering courses. Our AAA lab conducted class for Circuit Analysis 1, Circuit Analysis 2, Electronics 1, Electronics 2, Electronics 3, Microprocessor System and Interfacing Lab, Communication Lab, Digital Electronics Lab, Fundamental of Electronics and Digital System Lab, Electrical Machine 1 Lab, Electrical Machine 2 Lab, Measurement and Instrumentation Lab, Power System Lab, Switchgear and Protective Relay Lab, Feedback and Control System Lab. AAA Lab also conduct classes for College of Engineering and Technology students, students from Civil Engineering Department, students from Mechanical Engineering Department, and students from Computer Science and Engineering Department are also using the AAA Lab facilities. Every day, more than 200 students are using this lab for their lab classes purpose, or project purpose, or research purpose. It is declared policy of IUVAT authority not to set any budget limit to purchase lab equipment for the students.
The Electrical and Electronics Engineering Department has full-fledged laboratories to conduct regular practical classes. There are the Basic Electricity Lab. In the Basic Electricity Lab, the experiments are conducted on direct current, alternating current, and electrical magnetism for the courses of Circuit 1 and Circuit 2.
Look at it, AC voltage and AC current. Okay. R means drop across R. So this is your R and drop across R is this. Your VR voltage is 40.
Now we are practicing superposition theorem experiment for the course of Circuit Analysis 1. Everything we have in our lab is really contributing our learning process, so it's the learning laboratory and we're really lucky to have such learning laboratory in IUVAT.
The experiment modules used in the lab are Basic Electricity Experiment Module, Magnetic Field Experiment Module, Fleming's Rule Experiment Module, Electromagnetic Induction Experiment Module, Magnetism Element Introduction Module, Ampere's Rule Experiment Module. Electronics Lab of IUVAT. In the Electronics Lab, the experiments are conducted on basic electronics and advanced electronics for the courses of Electronics 1, Electronics 2, Electronics 3, and Industrial Electronics. The experiment modules used in the lab are Basic Electronic Circuit Experiment Module, Spatial Electronic Component Experiment Module, Oscillation Experiment and Application Module, Transistor Amplifier Circuit Experiment Module, Field Effect Transistor Circuit Experiment Module, Multi-Stage Amplifier Experiment Module, OTL Amplifier Circuit Experiment Module, Diode Clipper and Clamper Experiment Module, OCL Amplifier and Feedback Circuit Experiment Module, Voltage Regulator and Modulation Experiment Module, Operational Amplifier Circuit Experiment Module, Digital Electronics Lab of IUVAT. In the Digital Electronics Lab, the experiments are conducted on basic logic gates, combinational logic circuit, microprocessor, memory circuit, converter circuit for the courses of digital logic design, fundamental of electronics and digital system, and microprocessor and interfacing. The experiment modules used in the lab are Basic Logic Gate Circuit Experiment Module, Combinational Logic Circuit Experiment Module, Converter Circuit Experiment Module, Memory Circuit Experiment Module, Sequential Logic Circuit Experiment Module, Clock Generator Circuit Experiment Module, Microprocessor Kit.
Labs are really a particular thing for the engineering students. In that sense, IUVAT is giving us the best. We really enjoy learning here.
Communication Lab of IUVAT. In the Communication Lab, the experiments are conducted on basic communication system, fiber optic communication system, AM or DSB transmitter, AM radio, basic operation of FM, FM transmitter, FM receiver, FM radio. The experiment modules used in the lab are Fiber Optic Communication Lab Experiment Module, AM or DSB Transmitter Lab Experiment Module, FM Transmitter Lab Experiment Module, AM Radio Lab Experiment Module, FM Radio Lab Experiment Module, FM Modulator Circuit Lab Experiment Module, Signal Converter Recovery Regeneration Lab Experiment Module, FDM Multiplexer Demultiplexer Lab Experiment Module, TDM and PAM Multiplexer Demultiplexer Lab Experiment Module, PWM Modulator and Demodulator Circuit Experiment Module, DSB SSB Lab Experiment Module.
We are now conducting FM, transmitter and receiver experiment for the course of transmission of information, and the modules we have in the Tripoli lab are really helping us to understand the practical operation.
Electrical Machine Lab of IUVAT. In the Electrical Machine Lab, the experiments are conducted on operation and tests of transformer, DC generator and DC motor, alternator, induction motor, synchronized motor, and repulsion start motor. The experiment modules used in the lab are 3-phase variable power supply, single-phase and 3-phase transformer, split-phase induction motor, 3-phase induction motor, DC motor, DC generator, electrodynamo motor, synchronous motor and generator, repulsion start motor, variable inductance, variable capacitance, variable resistance, synchronous module.
Now I am practicing in the electric machine, which contribute our practical learning process, and our lab is fully equipped.
Measurement and Instrumentation Lab. In the Measurement and Instrumentation Lab, the experiments are conducted on the operations and uses of different types of measuring instruments. The measuring instruments used in the lab are digital oscilloscope, analog oscilloscope, LCR meter, tachometer, electrodynamometer, wattmeter, Megger, digital multimeter, analog multimeter, ammeter, voltmeter, ohm meter, function generator, variac.
I think the best place for us all has been Tripoli Lab in terms of preparing us for the job market. So in that sense, the best thing for us in IUVT is that we don't need to go anywhere else for our lab classes, because our labs are fully equipped to conduct our research and practice.
Power System Lab of IUVT. IUVT has its own power substation and solar power plant inside the campus to conduct lab classes on power system. Experiments of power system are conducted in the power substation with the supervision of high-profile professionals. The experiments are focused on the maintenance and protection control of power system, transformers, high tension circuit breaker, low tension circuit breaker, low tension bus system, power factor improvement unit, automatic and manually changeover switching system, energy meter, lighting arrestor, drop-down fuse, use of Megger in the power system.
This is our IUVT 500 kVA generator, and we do practical class in here, power system analysis, practical lab. Well, we are very much highly pleased that we have this kind of opportunity to have our lab, and we have highly educated and most professional teacher. They are very much friendly to us, who teach us in very generous way, and we can gather knowledge here, because we don't need to go outside of our campus, because all the facilities the campus, the IUVT is providing us in our campus, so we don't need to go outside.
Automatic Control System Lab of IUVT. In the Automatic Control System Lab, the experiments are conducted on basic control circuits, light control, traffic light control, digital clock control, step motor control, tank filling device control, DC motor control.
We are mainly focusing on the quality education of our students and make sure that we regular research and practice, so that they are capable to compete in the job market home and abroad.